Welcome to Sports on Weekend 1. I am Muftar Nabila Abdullahi. Let's go straight to what happened earlier this week, where the Court of Arbitration for Sport dismissed Wilfred Osekweku's appeal against the Ghana Football Association's decision to disqualify him from contesting the 2019 GFA elections. CAS said the elections committee, they had the grounds to disqualify him from the race. The CAS panel, in their full arbitral award sent to both parties, indicated that the decision of the elections committee to disqualify Wilfred Osekwekupama based on comments made in November 2017 about Ghana's failure to qualify for the 2018 FIFA World Cup is well grounded. They say a person desiring to represent the GFA as president should be of irreproachable behavior and be of the high spectrum of norms and values, including full integrity. Palmer had mentioned on radio that the decision of government to withdraw part of the GFA's budget meant for unclassified and indemnity payments was one of the reasons why Ghana failed to qualify for Russia 2018. According to him, if Ghana had paid 300,000 euros and get 8 million euros from the World Cup, he saw nothing wrong with that. But CAS upheld the decision of the elections committee, insisting that the decision of the GFA ethics committee not to punish him because they didn't consider his comments veracious enough to merit any sanction does not validate integrity questions. Palmer had also mentioned that some members of the vetting committee, notably Frank Davis and Emmanuel Dakwa, were of conflict of interest because the law firm of Frank Davis had written to him to pay 10% for the transfer of his player Joseph Pinsel to KRC Genk. Palmer said his refusal to pay the money to the GFA was one of the reasons why he was disqualified from the elections. He noted that some members of the panel were in conflict of interest and showed bias towards him. The CAS panel said Palmer waived his right to raise an objection about the composition of the vetting committee because he was given an opportunity to do so. The CAS panel, however, stated that disqualifying Palmer based on his failure to pay 10% to the GFA did not merit disqualification. However, they said not honoring a debt of a club towards a national federation may be in conflict of interest with the aspiration to become president of the same federation. Based on this, the panel concluded it would be unnecessary to consider any of the requests he submitted to the World Apex Sports Adjudicatory Body. Palmer paid over $44,000, which included the arbitration cost of the GFA for the case to be heard. The panel concluded that each party shall bear its own cost. This means that the GFA would pay Palmer about $22,000 for their cost he paid for. And also, Congress convened on Tuesday to make decisions about the emoluments for the leadership of the Ghana Football Association. They decided that 12,000 Ghana cedis should be given to the president, while the rest of the executive council members will receive 4,000 Ghana cedis monthly. Chairman of the ad hoc committee, Frederick Moore, who led the proposals to be tabled before the Congress, has said that should they fail to perform, they should be voted out.
Congress approved allowances for the leadership of the FA, many described as exorbitant. Head of the Compensation Committee, Frederick Moore, who led the proposal of the 12,000 Ghana cedis for President Keto Kreku, 7,000 Ghana cedis for Vice President Mark Addo, and 4,000 Ghana cedis for the rest of the Executive Council, believes the compensation was designed to motivate the leadership to work harder. He said if they fail to meet the standards expected of them, they should be voted out.
For any job that you do, for any role that you play, you're not paid just on your certificate or the fact that you're there, but for the role that you're playing. And that role has to be, for the salary you get, it has to have an accountability. We are looking for effort. You saw the conversation that went on at the budget time where people were saying, say, the ESCO should work to get surpluses. If you're going to ask people to work to get surpluses and you're saying, I'm not going to reward you, it's not, look, you can't have it both ways. We need an ESCO in Ghana. We need a football association in Ghana that can take Ghana to the next level. And if they are rewarded and they don't take Ghana to the next level, then it is incumbent on the rest of us to vote them out.
He also revealed that the committee reached the proposed figures after considering how much other organizations pay their leaders.
In an economy or in the football community, We want our football to be at the next level. There are things that we have to do today to take our football to the next level. If we want to hold our ESCO members and our president to account, that accountability has to be rewarded. So all of those factors were taken into account. Look, we looked at companies that were paying 3-4 times in Ghana here. But we decided that we couldn't. If we did that, the budget or the turnover could not sustain it. We also saw companies that were at the bottom end. And if I tell you the figures that we looked at, those figures were closer to the bottom than to the top.
The Executive Council have promised to improve the standard of football.
If you're a fan of domestic football, Ash Golda have agreed to participate in the CAF Confederation Cup in the upcoming season, and in Europe.